No matter what the weather's like outside, the Coat Rack has the perfect coat to fit your needs. Right now, save up to 70% during the Coat Rack's gigantic warehouse sale. Now through Monday, whatever you need, it's at the Coat Rack in the Cascade Plaza.
Beep, 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 beep. When you're out of town, just cruising around, and you want to get something to eat, we got a quarter-pound burger for under $1. That's the price you just can't beat.
And now, for a limited time, you can get our deluxe 100% pure beef quarter-pound hamburger and a 16-ounce icy cold Coca-Cola, both for just $1.29. So wheel in today.
Rallies when you're on the go.
Along the southwestern shore of the Michigan Peninsula, farmers tend century-old orchards that produce an immortal American apple. Stouffer's calls it the old-fashioned Jonathan. Tree ripened for 5 months. It's quite tart, it's crisp and juicy, the very snappiest of the late fall apples. Now you know one of the reasons why Stouffer's scalloped apples are as good as can be.
The finance ministers of the 7 most prosperous Western nations met in Washington this week.
The world has become a global marketplace. Last year, Merrill Lynch helped corporations and governments raise $230 billion for building industries and creating opportunities. We're proud to have inspired that much trust. Merrill Lynch, a tradition of trust.
It is not visible to the naked eye. Many pretend it doesn't exist, but plaque is there, and Listerine fights it like it fights bad breath. Listerine reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene.
Why is this man still up with his cold, sniffling through tissue after tissue, counting his coughs and sneezes, wrestling with aches and pains? Why is he suffering instead of resting? Why? Because he's holding out for the medicine that works best for him. Cherry-flavored NyQuil. It's the great-tasting night-time sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. In original flavor, too.
Coming up on Live from Lincoln Center, she's opera in our time. She wasn't born a princess, but her life on stage has made Dame Joan Sutherland the reigning queen of opera. Be there as Dame Joan sings Donizetti's Anna Bolena, the story of Anne Boleyn, in concert. Expect the royal treatment on Live from Lincoln Center.
Monday evening at 7.
I was in Phoenix. I had to give a speech. While I was working on my speech in the hotel room, I started coughing. So I called down, and the front desk sent up some cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
This stuff was for kids. It wasn't for me. Then I sat down for something stronger, and they sent up Vicks 44.
Today's Formula 44 contains maximum strength dextromethorphan, as effective as codeine, but non-narcotic.
That Vicks Formula 44 kicked that cough.
Formula 44, maximum strength for maximum relief. From Vicks.
I don't want to cough again, but if I do, I'm taking it.
Brought to you by Visa, accepted worldwide for shopping, dining, and travel. It's everywhere you want to be.
When it comes to buying a home, most people go about things in a very strange way. In fact, they fall in love with a house before they know how much house they can afford. Maybe the last thing on your mind should be the first place you start. Talk to a member of the First Nationwide Network about home loans today. You'll get a handle on all your housing costs and a start in the right direction.
Say, where'd you learn to dunk? In finishing school?
Oh, now don't you start telling me I shouldn't dunk.
Of course you shouldn't. You don't know how to do it. Dunking's an art. It's all a matter of timing. I'll write a book about it.
Thanks, Professor.
Skittles, Skittles, bite-sized candies, taste the rainbow, what fruit flavors. Skittles, Skittles, bite-sized
bite-sized candies. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors. Colorful candy shells, fruit flavors in the middle. Strawberry,
Grape,
orange, and lime. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors. Skittles, Skittles, bite-sized candies. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors in Skittles.
Thundar the Barbarian will return after these messages.
Old America is made possible by this station and other public television stations.
Ever since your post office invented express mail overnight delivery, others have tried to copy our eagle. But it's not so easy. Because express mail has overnight reliability that's close to perfect, the most convenient locations, and prices as low as $10.75. Most others charge you about twice that. So if you want a combination of low prices, convenience, and reliability no one can imitate, use the original express mail service from your post office.
You know you can do the job. All you need is a chance. Look what the Air Force Reserve can offer. Good pay and benefits, technical training in a variety of fields, and more education with the new Reserve GI Bill and the Community College of the Air Force. All for 2 weeks a year and 1 weekend a month. Today's Air Force Reserve, a great way to serve.
On my next Morgan Brittany on Beauty show, I'll have one of Hollywood's biggest stars, George Hamilton. He'll introduce his personal method for skincare. George will reveal how he's kept his skin looking so great. You'll find out what his personal secrets are. Secrets that he's only shared with his friends up until now. Stay tuned to find out more on my next Morgan Brittany on Beauty show.
Watch Morgan Brittany at 1:05 a.m. Monday night on 32 WLKY TV.
The human eye is remarkably sensitive to light. That's why we make the GE Soft White bulb. An ordinary frosted bulb has a glaring hot spot because it doesn't have the high diffusion coating of the GE Soft White. A soft, warm, glowing light that's sensitive to the needs of the human eye. Now there's a new GE Soft White specifically designed to give you a brighter, soft light that's better for reading. The GE Soft White Reader Light.
The end of the week for most people is just the beginning for the 13 News weekend team. Early Saturday until late Sunday, 13 News is on the streets, covering the stories that make weekend headlines. Phil Rosen and Renee Camp anchor the 5 and 10 p.m. news that Alabama turns to for top weekend news coverage. David Black keeps you informed of the latest weather conditions and how to plan your weekend outings. And Matt Coulter makes sure you don't miss a minute of exciting weekend sports action. 13 News weekends, the ones to watch.
And now back to National Geographic Explorer.
Velveeta. Velveeta. It's those lively jalapenos blended into Velveeta Mexican that makes your nachos or any Mexican cooking a fiesta of taste. Velveeta.
If you love cheese, but not cholesterol, here's a natural cheese that's low in cholesterol. Light Naturals from Kraft. Now you can have your cheese and eat it too.
My hair is beautiful. And no, I didn't get it from prehistoric mud treatments. I don't put slimy eggs on it. I don't spend time in a bar pouring beer on it. I get it from my hair color, performing preference. Surprise! Not only do I get color that's translucent with layers of light, I get hair, beautiful hair, naturally fabulous looking hair. So I have everything. And I, for one, am worth it.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
Today at 4:30, only on Channel 4.
Maxwell House Ground Coffee challenged Folgers Ground Coffee to a taste test in people's homes. Maxwell House won. People said it tasted rich. Willard Scott's gone fishing for some other people's opinions.
Hey, Linda, I'm with Betty Sharp, one of the Dallas Bassin gals. Now, Betty, which coffee did you prefer?
Maxwell House.
What'd you like about it?
Oh, it's that full, rich taste that's great when I go fishing at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And that's no fishtail.
People keep saying Maxwell House is better than Folgers. Taste it yourself.
Half the cars serviced by AMCO dealers don't need a new transmission. That little leak doesn't have to drain your wallet.
AMCO, AA-MCO.
I practically live out of a suitcase. So I always call 800-221-2222 and make the quality choice for great lodging anywhere. Oh, Quality Inns always gives me a big, comfortable room. The service is impeccable at Clarion Hotels. And Comfort Inn save me lots of dollars. Franks.
Wherever you go.
Just call 800-221-2222 and you're all set, unless your luggage gets lost. This isn't Pittsburgh, is it?
Three Guys Plumbing.
For clogs at their worst.
Oh, it's for you.
Liquid Plumber is the plumber to call first.
With all you have to do this time of year, relax. Let someone else do the cooking. Kentucky Fried Chicken. And make it easy on yourself. Bring home plenty of delicious Kentucky nuggets when friends drop by. Have a happy holiday with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hi, I'm Sonia Friedman. What can you expect to see on my new show, Sonia Live in L.A.? Well, the sky's the limit. Join me every weekday at 9 Pacific, noon Eastern, live on CNN.
Most home heating systems are less efficient because they create heat. Here's one that doesn't, the heat pump. In winter, it uses the heat from the outside air and moves it inside. In summer, it reverses itself and becomes an air conditioner. For every unit of heating energy you buy, the heat pump delivers 2 to 3 units of heat.
For more information or the name of a qualified contractor, contact the Heat Pump Association of Oklahoma.
America will continue in a moment.
Einstein and me are gonna be famous as soon as I teach him some tricks. I thought he could sing, but he's just not musical. I thought he could jump. He wasn't ready. So far, he's only really good at lying down. Mom said not to be discouraged, and she gave me the best dinner with all the Eurator tater tots I could eat. Tater tots always make me feel better. Tomorrow, I'll teach Einstein to ride a bike.
Wake up in time to say good morning to Joan.
Hey, this guy, a happy guy.
Charlie.
And we've been having some good fun.
Regis.
Yeah, that's me.
And Kathy Lee.
Every day.
Here on 32 WLKY.
The Alabama Academy of Ophthalmology will provide free medical eye care for senior citizens 65 or older. Anyone 65 or older who has not seen a medical eye doctor in 3 years and shows evidence of eye problems is eligible. Treatment by any participating member of the Alabama Academy of Ophthalmology is free through the duration of the treatment. Call toll-free 1-800-222-EYES or for more information and for names of eye physicians in this area.
For Tuesday Night Hoop on America's Game, the NBA.
Will Ralph Sampson fuel Houston to victory past the NBA's most explosive team, Denver? Find out at 9:05 Eastern, live on the Superstation.
Tonight.
NBA, 9:05 Eastern tonight.
Sometimes a glimpse of the future can come from today's innovations. A perfect example is the Genie Genius, a garage door opener so advanced you can program it with these brain cells to perform many functions, like opening the door with a code, turning on lights by remote control, or detecting objects in the door's way. Who would have thought the door to the future would be in the garage? The Genius from Genie. What will they think of next?
Practical. To brush after eating. Presenting Check-Up Plaque-Fighting Gum from Check-Up Toothpaste. It helps remove plaque peacefully. Check-Up Gum. When you can't brush, chew.
And now back to National Geographic Explorer.
The companion book to The West of the Imagination is a superbly illustrated hardbound volume and can be ordered now through this toll-free number. The 416-page book features 150 color plate reproductions and 200 black and white of the famed artists seen in this series. Order now by calling 1-800-441-3000. The price is $34.95 with a Visa or MasterCard. And please have your credit card ready when you call.
Do I have a VCR? Boy, do I have a VCR. I bought this one, but it didn't have remote control. So I bought this one, but the salesman didn't tell me about slow motion. And then I got one in stereo, but it wasn't broadcast.
At Circuit City, our professional sales counselors are trained to ask the right questions, give the right advice, and make sure you get the product that's right for you.
Then I decided to buy a video camera. I should have gone to Circuit City.
Circuit City, the intelligent choice.
And now Winn-Dixie celebrates Easter. We have the perfect choice for a special Easter dinner. A WD whole smoked ham, now a low 98 cents a pound. Save 31 cents a pound. Harvest fresh broccoli is 69 cents for a large bunch. And buy WD brand U.S. Choice boneless bottom round roast for $1.98 a pound. Happy Easter from Winn-Dixie, America's supermarket.
At ARCO Atlantic Richfield, we believe perseverance is necessary to achieve excellence, and that excellence leads to success. So to locate hidden deposits of oil beneath the ocean, ARCO developed a ship to map the ocean floor, mile by mile by mile. Perseverance. It can be the difference between failure and success. ARCO, we put our energy into excellence, and this year we're also putting it into the Los Angeles Olympics.
Portrait of America is brought to you by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that does more than cut grease. Dawn takes grease out of your way. Louis Rich and the whole family of Louis Rich turkey products. Honda, who invites you to see the new Accord DX four-door sedan at your local Honda dealer. And by CNN, the world's most important network.
Hello, everyone. I'm Karen McGinnis with your CNN weather update. Well, just about the only area we can really find any significant precipitation is across some sections of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. Not getting the rainfall we had anticipated, but we think some of those showers may build up during the early morning hours. A few widely scattered showers occurring offshore in the Florida Peninsula. Just about every place else, mostly clear skies. Later on in the afternoon on Tuesday, here's the way the weather map is shaping up. Lots of clear skies and very comfortable weather conditions across the southeast. But this weather system is moving across the northeast, and we think for tomorrow evening for that ball game, a slight chance of a few sprinkles here and there. Now these forecasts for Tuesday.
Yeah, just what I suspected. Got a bad power pump on 18. All right, Dave. So don't worry, we'll get you fixed up. It's our anniversary, Houston. You call my wife.
We'll go right to rig 4 first, Dave?
Yeah. First thing I gotta do is get the drill bit out of that hole, pull up all the pipe, and then we can see what's in there.
Sure, I'm glad you're here, Dave.
Al, you know I'm on United, flight 170 coming home. Osaka.
We are very happy. When you spend your life making things go smoothly for others,
Arigato. Thank you, Dave.
Arigato.
the least your airline can do is make things go smoothly for you. United. Rededicated to giving you the service you deserve.
Al, it's my son's birthday, remember? Mm-hmm. Promise you won't call me.
Come fly the friendly skies.
Hey, Dave, thanks for coming down.
Sure, no problem.
I've been into classic things all my life. Classic rings, hello. Classic clothing, classic hairdos, classic good looks, classic news. Being such a class act, I must tell you about Sun Country Classic Wine Cooler. It's new, crystal clear, dry and delicious. Sun Country Classic. Hey, it's classy, just like me. Bear's got a big nose, doesn't he? But I love it.
Merry, merry venture, merry, merry savings.
Fine gold at fine values. Venture's entire selection of fine 14-karat gold chains is 50 to 55% off. This gorgeous 14-karat gold bracelet, just $69.99. Matching 18-inch necklace, 14-karat gold in shimmery herringbone style, now $149.99. Venture gifts of fine gold at 50 to 55% off.
Merry venture, merry savings, merry gifts with style.
These are just some of the people who bought cars before visiting a Nissan dealer for his spring sales drive. They didn't know they could get a Sentra for 0 down and $750 cash back, or a hard body for 0 down and $750 cash back. They didn't realize they could save up to $3,000 on selected models. So don't miss the Nissan Spring Sales Drive. It could save you a lot of money and a lot of headaches. See your nearest Nissan dealer now.
Child Stealer continues in just a moment.
You're so innocent, so naive, so dumb.
The Jeffersons, weekdays at 4:30 on Channel 13.
Think your cereal is nutritious? Put down your spoon and listen. Because a leading consumer magazine ranked 59 cold cereals on fiber, protein, sugar, sodium, and fat. And of those 59 cereals, they found 3 varieties in Nabisco shredded wheat topped the ratings, providing plenty of fiber and protein, no sugar, and very little sodium or fat. So before you pick up your spoon, pick up the leading cereal that topped the ratings, Nabisco shredded wheat.
Nabisco.
Now this Public Service Indiana billboard's going to save lives.
But it doesn't say power lines carry thousands of volts that can injure or kill.
It doesn't need to.
And it doesn't say that power lines aren't insulated like appliance cords.
And where does it talk about the danger from down power lines?
I believe that's understood.
Well, then exactly how is it going to save lives?
Very simply.
I'm going to ask if you'd like to join the American Association of Retired Persons. And I know what you're thinking. No thanks, I'm not retired. Okay. Then how about joining a group that gives you really helpful advice on all aspects of life over 50? Sound better? It's a non-profit organization that stands up for its 20 million members on issues like Social Security and taxation. Would you like that? It can save you money on health care, prescriptions, and insurance, plus discounts on travel, hotels, motels. It's very tempting, isn't it? You even get Modern Maturity, a great bi-monthly magazine, all for only $5. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I join? Call 1-800-257-1257. See? You just decided to join that group you thought you had to be retired to join. AARP. All you have to be is over 50. So call 1-800-257-1257. I knew you would.
Flight 124, fly runway heading to 3000, right turn to 270. You are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing DuPont Certified Stainmaster Carpet. Stainmaster gives you a revolutionary new level of protection against stains and spills that's better than any other carpet you can buy today. Because you never know. New Stainmaster from DuPont Carpet Fibers.
Saturday on ABC's Wide World of Sports, U.S. Olympic boxing medalists battle on. Mark Breland, Tyrell Biggs, and Evander Holyfield, all undefeated and facing their toughest bouts to date. The action's live on ABC's Wide World of Sports, Saturday.
If you could build the best performance car in the world, you'd probably want a premium gasoline that lets it perform its best. High-octane Chevron Supreme with Techroline controls deposits while cleaning not just fuel injectors, complete intake systems. Chevron Supreme delivers high performance no matter what car you drive. Chevron Supreme.
A lifetime of dreams are coming true. Dreams we want to share with you. The Family Channel, together with family.
What do you think our next piece of furniture should be?
We've got everything we need.
If you sometimes get stuck in the kitchen, reach for the ultimate cleanup machine, SOS. Nothing bores through the grime on utensils, sinks, or glassware faster. SOS, the ultimate cleanup machine.
Freedent's the one. If you've got dental work, you've got 3 great reasons to chew Freedent gum. You know Freedent won't stick to your dental work, and Freedent freshens your breath. But maybe you didn't know Freedent moistens your mouth. So if you hate a dry mouth like I do, chew Freedent.
Freedent's the one that took the stick out of gum, and Freedent moistens your mouth. Yeah, moistens your mouth, and freshens your breath while you chew.
Non-stick Freedent moistens your mouth and freshens your breath.
Here's an average mob family with a good father.
You're playing 3-card Monte with those kids again?
Yeah.
How much you take from them?
$12.
It's not bad.
And a wonderful marriage.
No! No? What are you going to do about it? Mike, would you like to go out on a date with me?
Till Frankie got his big promotion. And Angela discovered she's still married to the mob.
I want a divorce!
Rated R. Starts Friday, August 19th.
Bob, he's a pro. I can't beat him.
Shh, I fixed the race. He's driving on regular unleaded, but you've got Texaco Super Unleaded.
But
Even against a pro in an identical turbo car, it can boost power.
I won! I won!
Next time you get the Texaco Super Unleaded.
Here's a great holiday gift idea from Texaco. A 1926 Mack truck bank, now specially priced. For details, see your participating Texaco retailer.
Do I think anybody comes close to CNN? No, I don't, because no one tries. There's no one else in the game.
To the 20 million people who still want news for breakfast.
Good morning. This is CNN Daybreak.
News, not fluff. Morning 6 to 9 Eastern on CNN.
If you're an inventor, you have a very special talent. Inventors create new ways. They launch their dreams and make them a reality. The Innovation Center of Washington, D.C. helps an inventor research, develop, and present a new idea to industry. For free information explaining the invention process, dial 1-800-228-6000. Every new product starts with just an idea. So take that first step. Call the Innovation Center.
Welcome to my morning. Welcome to my day. I've always chosen nature's way. That's why I love new Post Natural Raisin Bran. It tastes great and it's natural. Some raisin brands sugarcoat their raisins, not Post. These beauties are naturally sweet. And take these oven-baked wheat and bran flakes. No preservatives. Post the best raisin bran this country boy's ever tasted. Make the natural choice. New Post Natural Raisin Bran.
Hello, I'm Ted Bays. I just wanted to take a moment to reassure you that this station, KGMC-TV Channel 34, will never wind up showing a bunch of programs that you don't want to see. See, we don't have to worry about the Detroit steelworker or the Las Vegas casino crowd. We don't even have to worry about pleasing our next-door neighbors down in Texas, because we're an Oklahoma station with Oklahoma values and an Oklahoma audience, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We're Oklahoma City's own KGMC-TV Channel 34.
Welcome to Adventures in Insurance. Today we're talking to a man who lives in a treehouse.
Well, it has its ups and downs, but that'll change when I finish my tree garage.
Oh?
You see, I'm buying a car so I can save on insurance.
I don't get it.
Well, when you insure your house and your car with the Hartford, you get up to 10% off both policies.
The Hartford, the company with the moose.
No, it's a Stag.
How do you plan to get your car up there in the tree garage?
No problem. I'm getting four-wheel drive.
For great deals on insurance, call an independent agent who represents the Hartford.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher with my famous gourmet popping corn and my new gourmet microwave popping corn in handy pop and serve bag. My special kernels pop lighter and fluffier than other corns. So do mine. Just pop it in your microwave, then pop it in your mouth. Mine tastes light and fluffy too. So does mine. Pop my gourmet popping corn or my new gourmet microwave popping corn. For the lightest, fluffiest popcorn, there's only one. Orville Redenbacher.
It's coming. And it's from Diet Coke. Party with with the Pointer Sisters in the Diet Coke Sony CD sweepstakes. Win a grand prize trip to a Pointer Sisters show New Year's Eve and a party with the sisters themselves. 50 more winners get a Sony Discman CD player just for the sound of it. Look for details where you buy 1-calorie Diet Coke with 100% NutraSweet and come on.
Hey, as time goes by.
You must remember.
There are some songs you'll never forget. There are some moments that will live forever. Looking at you, kid. And now, those magic moments live again in this collection of unforgettable songs. Great music from MGM. 20 classic performances from Hollywood's finest hours. It's the magic of Singing in the Rain, the romance of Casablanca, the wonder of the Wizard of Oz. You'll enjoy every minute of these wonderful musical movie moments.
Thank heaven, all little girl.
For the first time ever in one collection, 20 of Hollywood's biggest hits, including some that have never been available on record before.
I'm a Yankee Doodle.
And every song in this unique collection is the original performance by stars like Judy Garland and James Cagney, Howard Keel, Lena Horne, Fred Astaire, and Gene Kelly.
It's very clear.
Recapture all the memories, all the music, all the magic of Hollywood.
The world is the stage. The stage is the world.
This may be your only opportunity to own an American musical classic. Great music from MGM. 20 of the most celebrated songs from the movies on a deluxe 2-record, 2-tape set. Available only through this exclusive TV offer.
Use your credit card and call toll-free 1-800-257-1257. Or save COD charges by sending $12.98 plus $3 for postage and handling to MGM Great Music. Post Office Box 8250, Atlanta, Georgia. Call now. Operators are standing by. 1-800-257-1257.
Even this 14-year-old Alpo dog enjoys helping out. 14, that's 98 to you and me. Alpo Beef Chunks Dinner helps him and his granddaughter stay strong and healthy for days like this and years to come. Alpo.
The real Yellow Pages give you more.
The real Yellow Pages from South Central Bell do give you more than ever before. More restaurants with more choices. More builders, it's more accurate. More auto dealers.
And more up to date.
More ads with more information. South Central Bell's Yellow Pages put the whole town at your fingertips.
South Central Bell's Yellow Pages give you more of everything you're looking for.
Oh, those little Keebler elves make uncommonly good cookies. They do it magically in a hollow tree. When making fudge stripe cookies, the elves lose lots of sleep.
Why? We make sure every stripe is straight and fudge is spread on deep.
Why all this close attention to details great and small?
We're careful because we know the Keebler name goes on them all.
In the Keebler hollow tree,
where we make crackers and cookies uncommonly good.
Well, we're just about ready to put Christmas lights in our tree. But it sure is a good idea to test them before you put them on. Ready, Homer? Just a minute. This year, bundle up in this great-looking outerwear from Grapevines. Just $29.97 each for guys and gals in the season's brightest colors. Boys' sizes just $19.97 each at Miller's Outpost, your Merry Christmas store. All set? Yep. Here goes. Sure are bright, ain't they? Yeah, Homer. Real bright.
27 years old, and his company was just purchased for $10 million. 34, and she was just made vice president of a well-known bank. 45, and sailing the Pacific for a year. You may wonder how these people do it, but they're just like you and me, sharing the same desire for success. And while there's no one formula for success, there is one magazine that contains information leading you there. Information for the one-man operation to the multi-million-dollar corporation, which in this case happens to be run by this 43-year-old. Fortune cuts through the clutter of news with articles helping you improve your portfolio, your career, your lifestyle, your future. And whether you're working your way to the top or are already there, Fortune keeps you ahead with celebrated issues like the famous Fortune 500, the classic business roster of today's most successful companies, and the Investor's Guide with top picks from some of the sharpest minds on Wall Street. That's information you can profit from, especially if you make your own investment decisions. As a bonus with your paid subscription is the Investor's Guide and this free Fortune Facts with Solar Calculator. It's a business calendar, a work planner, a personal directory, which is being used by this 47-year-old who runs one of America's most successful medical companies. So call 1-800-289-5151 and get 17 issues of Fortune at almost 50% savings off the cover price, payable in 3 installments of just $9.97 each. That's what this 28-year-old international financier would call a great business deal. Included with your paid subscription is this free Fortune Facts, the Investor's Guide, the Fortune 500 issue, plus something even highly successful people can't turn away from. Almost 50% savings off the cover price. So call 1-800-289-5151.
What's that number?
1-800-289-5151.
The naturalness of some foods is obvious. With others, you may need more information. So about the coffee you're drinking. If it's smooth, satisfying Sanka, it's decaffeinated 100% naturally. In fact, it's the only leading coffee decaffeinated with pure mountain water and natural effervescence. If you prefer naturalness in the things you eat and drink, it's obvious you'll prefer Sanka naturally decaffeinated coffee.
When it comes to business banking, the first is still first, because Oklahomans now have access to over 1,000 banking offices in more business cities than with any other bank. Through the First Interstate Bank System with $50 billion in assets. So locally and nationally, you can do corporate banking, mortgage banking, lease financing, have access to cash management and capital market services with just one bank. First Interstate Bank.
Ford drives and scores. One-on-one Ford F-150 slam dunk Chevy. Ford's full-size pickups have a larger pickup box, more torque for load-moving power, and Ford is priced $800 less than Chevy. Ford F-150, the best-selling truck anywhere, is your best play for value. Last year, Ford beat Chevy by a wide margin. Now save over $3,200 with an option package discount on F-150 and $500 cash back on Ford full-size pickups. Only where quality is standard. Your Ford dealer. Ford F-150 scores.
They've launched it.
That's impossible. In today's business battles, you need the latest intelligence. Today's Wall Street Journal.
Think we still have time to move?
Maybe.
Call 800-327-8400 for this special Journal introductory offer. 12 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 12 weeks, $29.75. Call 800-327-8400 now for the Wall Street Journal.
In 1939, Pan Am conquered an ocean.
We are proceeding to Europe.
Today, we do it over 150 times a week. We have more destinations than ever. 31 cities, more than all other U.S. airlines combined.
With a schedule like that and experience like Pan Am's, why fly with anyone else?
You can't beat the experience. We are proceeding to Europe.
You did.
Disney's DuckTales will return after these messages.
Don't miss Comet Halley, coming soon to OETA.
Peter Jennings on ABC's World News tonight. Years of experience have made him the anchor for the 90s on the program that sets the American agenda. Nightline's Ted Koppel, tackling the issues others wouldn't touch. The master at making a complex world clear. ABC News, America's choice.
Hi, I'm Eddie Albert. You know, I started my career as a singer, well, a bit before the days of the jukebox, that 40s music maker you'd find wherever there were kids. The jukebox delivered the stars who made the music everybody loved. Well, we're bringing back the glitter of this original dream machine in a great big special, and we call it Jukebox Saturday Night with unforgettable stars. Bob Crosby, Helen Forrest, Herb Jeffries, Jack Leonard, the Modernaires with Paula Kelly Jr., Helen O'Connell, Keely Smith, Bee Wayne, Margaret Whiting, and special guest star Betty Hutton. So join me, Eddie Albert, your host. And together, we'll enjoy the music that this machine and a nickel, or 5 plays for a quarter, brings us again on Jukebox Saturday Night.
Wednesday evening at 8.
Tonight, live from exotic Singapore, it's the 1987 Miss Universe pageant. 68 of the world's most beautiful women compete in an evening of spectacular entertainment, glamour, suspense, and surprise. So join hosts Bob Barker and Mary Fran and find out if our own Miss USA, Michelle Royer, becomes 1987's Miss Universe tonight.
Being cool, you'll find. Hi, guys. Nice leg. A refreshing attitude. Come on, shortcuts. Get hot. Cool is all you got. Doing it country cool. Mountain Dew. So chill on out when the heat comes on. Cool, smooth Mountain Dew. Doing it country cool. Hi, girl. Nice wheels.
I never thought I'd like it. Then one night I was working late, needed a cup of coffee. No milk around, just coffee mate. I knew plenty of guys around the office used it all the time, so I gave it a shot. You know, it makes coffee taste creamy, rich, the whole bit. Now I know why those guys like Coffee Mate instead of milk. Makes coffee taste great. And I never believed it.
Coffee Mate from Carnation. Don't doubt it. Try it.
I'm even jazzier in my BVDs.
Hey, I drive even faster in my BVDs.
I'm more intimidating in my BVDs.
BVD brand underwear. Whatever you do, that extra comfort helps you do it better.
I became a TV heartthrob in my BVDs.
America, do it better in your BVDs. Now on sale at participating stores.
At my age, I've done just about everything in my BVDs.
America remembers Red Sovine.
The first time that I heard the song Teddy Bear, it reminded me of my little boy. It brought tears to my eyes.
The old CB was blaring away on Channel 19.
For my money, there's no better songs or no better singer than Red Sovine. He was the best.
And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on, back truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear."
America remembers Red Sovine.
When Red Sovine died, America and I lost a good friend. But thank goodness we still got his music.
My mom is a big fan of Red Sovine, and we listen to his music all the time.
Working with Red was a real joy, and nobody could handle a song quite like he could.
My all-time favorite Red Sovine song is Giddy Up, Go.
Red Sovine was taken from us in a tragic car crash in 1980, but he leaves behind a lasting memory and music on this new 2-record collection of his biggest hits.
Red Sovine occupied a very special place in the hearts of the American truck driver and in the hearts of American country music fans. Red's gone now, but his music lives on.
He stuck out his hand and said with a grin, "Big Joe's the name." I told him mine. And he said the name of my rig is Phantom 309.
Well, in my opinion, Red Sovine is truly the heart and soul of country music.
Red Sovine's as much a part of trucking as CB and hot coffee.
Here's a beautiful new tribute to the great Red Sovine on 2 LPs and on cassette or 8-track tape and all new compact discs. Stand by to order.
May God ride with you. 10-4. And goodbye.
To order COD or credit card, call toll-free 1-800-433-2700. That's 1-800-433-2700. Or save COD and handling charges by sending $12.95 for 2 LPs, 1 8-track, 1 cassette, or compact disc to Red Sovine, care of TV Offer, P.O. Box 10030, Stamford, Connecticut. Local presentation of Nova is made possible through a grant by the Phillips Petroleum Foundation, Incorporated.
When you go most places to eat fish, you usually get a choice of one. But if you want a choice of 3 great ways to enjoy fish, there's only one great little seafood place, Captain D's, where you can get delicious fish fillets prepared with our original batter, or cornmeal breaded country style, or baked, light and delicious. What a great little seafood place, Captain D's.
After all the action, nothing cuts through thirst like Gatorade Thirst Quencher. It speeds in fluids and minerals and supplies energy to working muscles.
Gatorade is thirsty for that deep down body thirst.
These days, you don't just need to work hard to get to the top. You have to work hard to stay there. CNN's Moneyline can help.
More evidence of a struggling economy.
Join business editor Lou Dobbs weeknights at 11 Eastern for Moneyline. It's the help you need to stay on top.
The John Deere promise. Buy this new 1989 walk-behind, test drive it for a full month. If you don't agree it's the best mower you ever used, you can bring it back for a full refund?
The new 1989 John Deere walk-behind. We've either got the best walk-behind mower ever made, or we've got a big problem.
Something's going on.
Hey, the move is on. Just for the cool, just for the fun. The move is on. The move is on to the real one.
Last year, almost 2 million families stopped buying regular Pepsi, and almost 500,000 of them moved to Diet Coke, more than any other major soft drink.
Just for the smooth sensation. The move is on. Perfection. Just for tasty. Diet Coke. The move is on.
Would you believe that eating chocolate gives me the same feeling as being in love? It's true, but don't tell my boyfriend. You see, lately I've been spending a lot of time with my latest obsession. New Double Dutch chocolate from General Foods International Coffees. An inspired blending of rich, luxurious chocolate and smooth coffee that satisfies my innermost cravings anytime I want it to. Sorry, Michael.
New Double Dutch chocolate, the incredibly chocolate coffee.
Still driving there at Hyundai, huh, big guy?
Yep.
Did you notice the machine I bought?
No.
Oh, man. I'm talking sexy. I mean, fight off the female sexy car.
Where is it?
Oh, it's, in the shop right now.
The Hyundai Excel isn't built to impress the neighbors. It's built to impress its owners.
Wouldn't be heading downtown, huh, big guy?
The dependable Excel from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Here comes the sun. But even the sunlight can't brighten your morning like that first cup of mountain-grown Folgers.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
The cleanser Rich uses to clean his baked-on, burnt-on grill is the same one Mrs. Ross relies on to gently clean her shiny stovetop. Now, what cleanser cleans that powerfully but without harsh scratching? Soft Scrub Liquid Cleanser with its unique, mild, abrasive formula. From Clorox, of course.
Hi, I'm Hoyt Axton, and if it's hot in the country, you can bet it's right here on TNN.
When you've got diarrhea, you want relief you can be sure of.
It worked and fast.
They're talking about Diarrhea. Remarkable Diarrhea stops diarrhea and cramps fast with a clinically proven ingredient that's so effective.
A dose is only 2 teaspoons, not all the stuff I used to take.
That's right. Only 2 teaspoons or 2 tablets. That's all you have to take to relieve diarrhea. Next time, take Diarrhea. Diarrhea liquid and Diarrhea tablets. Low dosage and fast relief.
The name Progresso means progress in Italian. But we don't put too much progress in our soup. Where we come from, you don't fool around with a classic soup recipe, which is why our minestrone is still a classic. We still think chicken noodle soup should be more chicken than noodle. That may not be progress, but it's delicious. It's not that Progresso is against progress. It's just that too much progress would spoil the progressive.
You're watching National Geographic Explorer on Superstation WTBS.
Hi, Dan Issel for Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Hardworking professional people are a vital part of Kentucky's big farm economy. There's another group of hardworking professionals who are vital to Kentucky. They're the Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents who serve every county with auto, homeowners, farm owners, and nearly every other kind of insurance. It's the largest property and casualty company headquartered in Kentucky. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. All-around coverage, all around Kentucky.
Frank Doyle's coming on the noontime train. I need deputies, fast. Can't offer you much, just my thanks to the 10-star. Okay, how about if I throw in some smooth, creamy Jell-O instant pudding?
Can you have it ready in 5 minutes?
Jell-O instant pudding, regular and sugar-free. Moms love it because it's made with milk. Kids just love it.
I always wanted to be a lawman.
My mother gave me this table when I got married, and every week I dusted it with Pledge. Then I gave it to my daughter.
When I got married, and every week I dust it with Pledge.
For 30 years, it's had a beautiful shine, week after week.
Year after year, with no buildup. End dust just evaporates, leaving wood looking as dry and unprotected as before. But a Pledge shine protects beautifully. And when my daughter gets married...
Yeah, never.
With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful.
Well, he was just 14 when he started playing with the weather machine. And now he knows what it means to be a weather watcher's dream. You got to have heart. You got to have heart. Everyone keeps asking, bad weather on the way. You know Wayne said it's gonna be okay. Checking the temps every day for you, and letting you know on 32. Got to have heart. You got to have heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
New Jell-O fruit and cream bars look so delicious with all those whirls of fruit and swirls of cream. You don't need to see some famous guy eating them to know they're good, do you? New Jell-O fruit and cream bars, real fruit and cream, only cooler.
Since 1961, when Dwayne got his first and only Cub Cadet tractor, he's gone through several changes, while his Cub Cadet has remained faithfully the same. No wonder. It's built tough the American way, without resorting to imported parts, with that cast front axle and a welded steel frame that lasts and lasts. It's kept Dwayne's little corner of the world trim and fit. Unfortunately, it couldn't do the same for Dwayne. Cub Cadet, tough tractors for your little corner of the world.
Shoo-doo-doo, 4 guys rushing through the rush hour crowd, taking breakfast by the hand, by the hand. It's a fresh, hot way to start the day for a hungry 4-piece band. By the hand. McMuffins fresh and hot, or biscuits golden brown. Breakfast from McDonald's, what a way to get around, round.
You're on, guys.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Breakfast by the hand.
Crave, that wonderful crunchy food made with the fresh meat cats prefer to eat, is changing its name to Whiskas. More and more cat owners tell us their cats prefer Whiskas.
Did you know that you can make beautiful Afghans like this in less than 45 hours? You can with a simple and inexpensive nitwit. Making an Afghan like this, or this, or even this is easy with the ingenious nitwit. Even if you've never made handcraft before, nitwit is so easy. Nitwit comes complete with square and round tools, plus illustrated patterns for Afghans. To make this Afghan, just wrap the yarn, a few simple stitches, twist, and your handmade craft pops off already joined together. But wait, if you order now, you'll receive this set of 3 Doodle Loom tools With Doodle-Loom, you just wrap the yarn, tie the middle, and snip it off for huggable, fluffy toys like these. Your Knitwit and Doodle-Loom tools are just $19.95.
To order your Knitwit, send $19.95 plus $3 postage and handling to Knitwit, Post Office Box 4040, Woburn, Mass. 01888. Use MasterCard or Visa. Call toll-free 1-800-468-5200.
You'll never have a better opportunity than right now at the Trust House Jewelers to save 30 to 50% off during our anniversary sale.
If you're interested in diamonds, we have the largest selection of any store in any city. Do you love emeralds, rubies, sapphire rings? We have them in abundance. We have the largest selection of earrings and pendants and the finest anywhere. Our tennis bracelets start at 1 carat and go as high as 10 carat total weight. That's Trust House Jewelers, 7800 block of North May Avenue.
This is the new Ford Mustang GT. With its unmistakably new body surrounding an equally dramatic 5-liter port fuel-injected engine, it's easy to pick out the Mustang GT from a crowd. Not that it's likely to be in one. This is the new Mustang GT.
Now get 3.9% financing plus $600 cash back from Ford.
When your throat's awfully sore, Chloraseptic stops the pain awfully fast. How fast? So fast, when he starts to feel relief, we'll end this commercial.
A lot of people are putting the rubber to the road at their Hyundai dealer because it's the Hyundai Macon Tracks clearance. And we're moving out all the 88 XLs, including the XL 4-doors, starting at just $59.95. They're $1,000 less than any other 4-door sedan. And during Macon Tracks clearance, we're really dealing. But hurry, these cars are going fast. Must be by a mile.
For your nearest Hyundai dealer, call 1-800-826-CARS today.
Ready for big savings on a new car? Then get into the big Hyundai cash flow and get $1,000 cash back at your Hyundai dealer now. Buy a new XL GLS with over 80 standard features and get a check for $1,000 with your name on it. Could be that down payment, $1,000 factory cash back. But you've got to hurry into your Hyundai dealer now before the big Hyundai cash flow is tapped out. Rush into your nearest Hyundai dealer and go with the big Hyundai cash flow today.
Attention, whether you're 25 or 65, married or unmarried, if you do not have a will, we urge you to listen carefully to the following information.
Did you ever stop and think what might happen to your family if you neglected to prepare a will during your lifetime? When there is no will, the court, not you, decides who receives your property and in what amounts, who manages the affairs of your estate, who becomes the guardian of your minor children. Can you be sure the court's decisions will be your decisions? Regardless of the size of your estate, failing to make a will means taking unnecessary chances. Worse yet, much of what you have worked a lifetime to earn could be eaten up in probate costs, taxes, and legal fees, while your family faces needless court delays. There is only one way to be sure that you control the outcome of your estate, and that's a valid will. Finally, it's easy to have a will without the costly expense. The Advocates for Better Planning have created the Plan Safe Will Kit especially for you. Prepared by lawyers, it is absolutely valid in all 50 states. When you order, you will receive simple fill-in-the-blank will forms. The kit includes forms for each spouse if you are married. Easy-to-follow directions allow you to complete your own will in the privacy of your home. You will also receive our guidebook to give you a full understanding of this most important document.
The Plan Safe Will Kit is yours through this exclusive television offer for only $12.95.
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. And if you order now, you will also receive as a free gift this handsome organizer to keep your will and up to 10 of your most valuable documents. It easily folds up just like this for convenient storage. At last, it's simple and inexpensive to have a will. Thousands have already taken advantage of this offer. Don't deprive your loved ones. Order now.
Have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-992-7474. That's 1-800-992-7474. Or send check or money order for just $12.95 plus $2.50 shipping to Will Kit, Box 500Z, Verona, New Jersey, 07044. That's Will Kit, Box 500Z, Verona, New Jersey, 07044.
Would you like to have something sweet? It'll be my treat.
All this enjoyment is brought to you by all the things sweetened with NutraSweet. Instead of sugar, something you and your child can appreciate.
Would you
best look for this world.
We've told you before about our fast free delivery. Hi, I'm Bob Winter from Winter Furniture. What we deliver is fine quality furniture at competitive prices. Our 12,000 square foot showroom is the place to come for bedroom furniture. You'll be sure to find the living room suite that you want in our living room showcase. If you're looking for dining room furniture or dinettes, you'll love our stylish selection.
In business for over 40 years, that's Winter Furniture, 2530 Dixie Highway.
Any luxury hotel can give you a bed surrounded by 4 walls, but guest quarters doesn't draw the line there. Guest quarters surrounds all its bedrooms with a living room, dining area, and kitchen. You get real comfort and space at guest quarters for about the price you'd pay for a single room at other luxury hotels. You don't live in one room at home. Why live in one room away from home? Guest quarters, the all-suite hotels, Houston, Atlanta, Greensboro, Washington, Tampa, Charlotte.
Nissan announces the best deal ever on this 87 hard-body truck. A $630 Value Plus package with top custom bumpers,
sliding rear window,
dual outside mirrors, and a lot more at no extra charge. Then add in our 3.9% factory-sponsored financing. Depending on the model you choose and length of contract, you could save over $1,400. That's a ton of money and a lot of truck. So hurry down to your Nissan dealer now and drive home our best deal ever.
Memories for us to share, all days we'll always treasure. Kentucky Parks, Kentucky pleasure.
Who do you call to defeat the heat?
Call me Ream.
Ream is marching through the neighborhoods of America.
Call me Ream.
To defeat the heat on the home front, your Ream dealer has the heat pump you need to keep cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and save money year-round. Call him fast, call him reliable, but call him.
Call me Ream.
Your Ream dealer is in the yellow pages. Call him to defeat the heat.
You are about to come face to face with something extraordinary. American Airlines Fall Super Savers. Incredibly low fares to over 90 cities in the continental United States. Discounts up to 75% and prices as low as $39 to $159. American Airlines Fall Super Savers. Call today because space is going fast.
We're American Airlines, something special in the air.
Soak it, squeeze it, twist it inside out, then just fling it. Why don't you bring it?
Only one paper towel really asks for it, cause it's towel enough to take it. Viva.
Take it, shake it.
Viva looks, acts, and feels so much like cloth, it begs to be worked over.
So tear it, don't spare it. Let Viva prove that it's the one for you.
Viva, towel enough to take it.
For years, I said I wasn't an alcoholic, but for years, I was blind. Now I can see I wasn't just denying my alcoholism, I was denying myself. Finally, I called the Intercept program. The tranquil surroundings helped me turn my life around. Now it's your turn. Do something about your drinking problem.
Call the Intercept program in the quiet and peaceful woodlands of Livingston, 205-870-0982. You'll come a long way in a short time.
These are the halls of medicine. And within these halls, you'll find comfort for a sore and scratchy throat. A way to quiet a hacking cough. And a feeling of relief for a stuffy nose. Because these halls are real medicine with vapor action to bring you fast relief for your cold. These are Hall's Mentholyptus cough tablets. These are the halls of medicine.
Hey, when are you getting back in town, Sue?
It's the back-to-school sale at Hot Tracks at JCPenney.
Of course I miss you.
Save on Levi's shirts and stonewashed jeans and get 25% on selected Bugle Boy. Register to win one of 4 Pontiac Firebird Trans Ams, too.
Now, you know there's no one else. Saturday? I think I'm busy. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hot Tracks. Only at JCPenney.
The Super Saver Olds Dealers Auto Show sale prices continue for 10 days only. Hannon, Claps, Tri-City have secured 200 special Cutlass Calais for immediate sale. Cutlass Calais far below suggested retail. And who knows how low the prices will go. They're dealers.
I'll still beat that price by $400.
We'll beat it by $450.
I'll beat it by $500.
Plus, buy Calais now and get $300 cash back or 4.9 financing, or we'll buy your gas for a year.
$550.
We'll beat it by $600. The Super Saver Olds Dealers.
This morning, you've got time for a hot home-cooked breakfast.
Are you kidding?
Great Start's frozen breakfast sandwiches. Fresh whole eggs, sausage, and cheese on a buttermilk biscuit.
Are you kidding?
Delicious and piping hot in only 3 microwave minutes. Great Start's from Swanson has a whole line of breakfasts you've got time for.
No kidding.
Hang on for the ride of your life.
Come to Papa, honey.
Because this summer, the ultimate high is 40 stories of sheer adventure. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
The front of the car is lower, but the engine is bigger. The height is reduced, but there is more headroom. The suspension is inspired by race cars, but the ride is smooth and comfortable. A new Accord from Honda. The future is full of contradictions.
Everybody knows that milk's for babies, charming, disarming, whatever they do. Everybody knows that milk's for babies. Wouldn't you know it, baby? Milk's for you. Soft baby skin, strong baby bones, a bright baby smile, and great muscle tone. Wouldn't you know it, baby? Milk's